Lesson entitled Forensic Toxicology. Before we proceed to our topic, let's start with the lesson objectives. Students should be able to trace the history of toxicology and discuss the importance of toxicology. Toxicology is the study of toxicants. It is a branch of science concerned with the nature, effects, and detection of poisons. In other words, toxicology is the study of the effects of poisons. Forensic toxicology is the study and practice of the application of toxicology to the purposes of the law. Forensic toxicologists, it is a persons who perform scientific tests on the bodily fluids, tissue samples to identify the drug or chemical presence in the body. Now we will proceed to the importance and field of forensic toxicology. Toxicology provides critical information and knowledge that can be used by regulatory agencies, decision makers, and others to put programs and policies. Benefits of toxicology in government agencies: they establishing regulations, policy aimed protecting and preserving human and environmental health. Example is the Department of Environmental Protection. They will help the population from hazardous food and water contamination by regularly confirming the absence of chemicals. Second is the companies. They were able to provide new products, drugs, and workplace. Example is the pharmaceutical industry. They make sure that they can provide safe drugs for the consumers. And the last, consumers, they will have access information that can help them to make decision about their own health and prevent them from diseases. The field of forensic toxicology involves three main disciplines. These are postmortem toxicology, human performance toxicology, and forensic drug testing. Postmortem forensic toxicology is the study of presence, distribution, and quantification on a xenobiotic after death. The medical legal autopsy is performed by the forensic pathologist who attempts to establish the cause and manner of death. The inhuman performance toxicology, it is the application of techniques as in the investigation settings, but the specimens collected in the living persons. And in forensic drug testing, it is conducted in a variety of settings. Workplace drug testing includes armed forces, prisons, private and public companies, and in schools. Now we will proceed to the history of toxicology. Chinese journals, plant and fish poisons. Egyptian documents had more than 800 medicinal and poisonous recipes. Hindu medicinal includes notes on poisons and antidotes. Greek physician use poison. Greek physician classified 600 plant, animals, and mineral poisons. Romans used poisons as execution and assassination. Socrates executed by using hemlock for teaching radical ideas for youth. Avicenna, Islamic authority on poisons and antidotes. And Rabbi Maimonides, he writes first aid book for poisoning. Let's move on to the last page, ways on how forensic toxicologists collect sample. Isolation. To do this, some type of extraction method is employed.
to remove substance from biological model. Next is the detection and characterization of the poison by comparison. Third is the identification of drugs or conformity testing. And next is the quantification. It is determined by comparison the value of the calibrated curve. And lastly is the interpretation. Toxicologists consider all the result, the case information, and the known literature. And that would be all for my presentation in this lesson, Forensic Toxicology. Thank you, ma'am, for watching, and God bless.